Now, the global tariff war has entered into a whole new phase. President Donald Trump has imposed tariffs on over 125% on Chinese imports, sharply escalating the tensions between the world's two largest economies. Now, Trump, in fact, took to his social media handle to announce his latest reversal. He blamed China for the recent global market rout and is now engaged in a direct confrontation with a critical trade partner. This latest move by Trump could have direct implications for the world that is already embroiled in war and geopolitical tensions. So let's first recap the trade ties between the two nations. Last year, bilateral trade in goods had totaled up to $585 billion. The US had imported about $440 billion worth of goods from China, while exporting $145 billion, resulting in $295 billion trade deficit. A key grievance for Trump tariffs from both the Trump and the Biden administration had already reduced China's share of US imports from 21% in 2016 to 13% in 2024. Now, the tariff battle targets critical goods. The US imports electronics, smartphones, batteries and toys from China. Smartphones alone account for nearly 9% of the US imports from China, many assembled there for US firms like Apple, which has seen a 20% drop in market valuation in recent weeks. Meanwhile, China relies on the United States for soybeans, pharmaceuticals and petroleum, with tariffs now as high as 84%. Prices for Chinese consumers are set to rise. The situation is further complicated by the tariff evasion routes. The US officials say that Chinese goods are being rerouted through Vietnam, Malaysia, Cambodia and Thailand. New reciprocal tariffs on these nations may further raise the prices for the US buyers, especially for the solar panels and electronics and batteries. Together, the United States and China account for about 43% of the global GDP. An all-out trade war could weigh on global growth, investments and market stability. China has already restricted export of strategic metals like germanium and gallium that are vital for defense and AI applications. On the other side, the United States could intensify its technology blockade, targeting Chinese access to advanced microchips. The analysts have also warned of a global dumping risk. China is already running a $1 trillion goods surplus, with excess products like steel potentially flooding the global markets at artificially low prices. The ripple effect of this economic confrontation is now being felt worldwide, and this is just the beginning of this trade war.
And while things might not look as bad as they did 24 hours ago, the fact of the matter is that companies are still in this moment of suspended animation, where they don't know what the policies are, and it's not clear they'll know what to do to invest. That same principle possibly applies to consumers. Are they still going to look to spend on automobiles, clothes, and other goods? Or are they so caught up in the tariffs drama that essentially they too want to be on the sidelines? We don't know, and this is going to be a big test for the economy.